Well, hello boys. Welcome to this new group of discussion.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. Well, sit down. This new project is aiming especially at you two because of your recent behaviors towards the other sex.
You mean the weaker sex, right?
Oh, nicely said, sir.
See? This is what I'm talking about. You two are totally immature when it comes to discussions like this. So try and act civilized for once. You!
Me?
Yes, you. What a woman for you.
Well, let me tell you, a good woman needs to make sure that dinner is ready when I go home from work, and obviously, she needs to take care of the children.
Okay, what about you? What are women towards men?
Well, they obviously are not taking care of the children when men are at work because they want it.
Really?
Yeah, they're just bad at everything except doing chores. But it's in their genes. If we can't fight it, we might as well accept it.
Okay, I can see the problem. So, what do you both feel about Emma Watson's speech about feminism?
Well, she tells only half of it. Yes, for the same job, woman is paid less than a man, but a man does a lot more than a woman for the job.
Right! What about you?
Well, I think she's right.
Really? Coming from you, it's pretty abnormal.
Well, yeah, she added men to the discussion. Women cannot do that on their own.
Of course women need men about this subject, because it implies men's reactions and acceptation. You just need to accept the equality between both gender. For changing the world, everyone has to be involved.
You see, you women cannot do anything by yourselves.
In Emma Watson's speech, she speaks about another discourse of Hillary Clinton from 1997, where she defending feminism, but which was ignored because there were very few men in the audience.
Well, I don't understand why you want equality so much. It's your situation isn't that bad.
Imagine a society where women are a superior gender. Would you refuse women's help to establish an equality? Would you find this situation fair?
But no, of course not. But it is impossible.
If you work as much as a woman but you're paid less, if you can't walk in some streets at some hours, I'm pretty sure you've already whistled at a woman in the streets.
Oh yeah, but it was so hot. Damn!
That's like a way to show them that we find them very beautiful, pretty. It's like a compliment.
Right. And if it were you, I give you an example. Imagine you're walking in the street and I approach you to hit on you. Hey gentleman, you're pretty beautiful, you know, what do you think about going to my place and have some fun? You see what I mean?
Oh yeah!
You're so gross.
Okay, at least one of you has understand. Now, it's Emma Watson's speech. She explains that the problem of inequality comes also from the fact that men can't express their feelings because it's too feminine. Do you think that only women can cry and be vulnerable?
Crying? Who do you think I am? A fucking chicken?
Well, that is not a distinguished attitude at all.
I'm sure you've already cried. Tell me about something that hurts you.
when I was young, I wanted to dance in a ballet. I used to train when I was at home alone. My father never liked this. For him, I had to be superior to every other man, and of course it included women as well. I was forced to solve all my problems with violence. I was also forced to watch football, and I hate football. I just hate it right now. All my childhood, I thought that it was the normal way to treat women. I learned that they had to be submissive to us. When he knew that I was training, he started to beat me, and
I was raised that way. For centuries, men have been superior to women. It's like our history, it's our culture. My family inculcated me all the values that form the good society. They've always told me how it was before, only a few decades ago. Women were not, disturbing men with all these stories of equality and all this stuff. Only, well, personally I don't really care about commanding women or being superior. It's just, I cannot disappoint my family, you understand me? It's like they're so traditional. If I tell them what I feel, I will be reprimanded. That's an evidence. That's all.
I understand you, bro. Nobody let us be who we want to be. I just want to dance.
Yeah, and I want to be able to express my feelings.
Yeah!
Well, boys, good job today.
Yeah,
Goodbye.
thank you, goodbye. We'll try to be better.
I hope so.
Goodbye. Thank you again.
See you next time.
See you.
Sometimes men have wounds within them that we can't even imagine. Sometimes those wounds prevent them to be who they really are. And sometimes they prevent them to be respectful because the society doesn't tolerate men's feelings. If we want to be equal, we have to help them and show them we can respect their sensibility. And if we want to be equal to men, let men be equal to women.
Aaron, how long you been running?